Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're looking at another MOC. This is the Y2K Corellian Freighter. This is a design not actually made by, not originated by me. There is actually a company that makes a balsa wood cutout, fully three-dimensional ship, not much bigger than this. But it's a very detailed modeling kit, complete with full interior, and it looks really amazing. If you just Google search Y2K Peregrine, you'll find exactly the ship I mean. It's very cool. I recommend checking it out. This is my Lego version of it. It is all in black. Sorry for the dust. But I thought it came out looking pretty cool. So we'll just go through the details on the outside first, and then we'll have a look on the inside. So as you can see from the front here, we do have a loading ramp that opens all the way down. That gives you full access in the interior of the ship. We have the cockpit here. You can see there's a single pilot. This is a scaled down model. On the original Y2K Peregrine, it's designed to have a pilot and co-pilot. As we go around the side here, we've got some detailing here. We've got some greebling just in between. And I've got two engines, sort of similar to the Millennium Falcon. A little bit more greebling here, and another sticker. From the underside, I've just got these 3x3 plates with a curve to sort of represent landing pads, and these curved tiles are just here to reinforce the plates on the underside. As I flip it over to the top, where we saw before, we do have this rotating turret. It is on a ratcheted joint, so it gives you a nice solid click as you go around. It does not angle up. It's just 360 degrees across the flat plane. To access the ship, there are two cool things we can do. First of all, this whole front section, including the cockpit, lifts off. And you can see here, this is designed with the larger rotating turret for the gun, just sitting on top of a 4x6 plate, which is then sort of layered down onto this large platform, which covers that corridor there across the top, the front of the ship. And then the cockpit is just attached by two studs on the top there. It's common sort of cockpit you'd find in like fire engines and things like that, with just a round plate at the front to give us a nice nose cap. I'll put that aside for now. Okay, so the ship, in addition to removing the top plate there, also hinges wide open, just like the Millennium Falcons. This is just a smaller version, to reveal the interior, which is pretty open, considering the size of the model. I squeezed in as much as I could here. Again, the ship sort of remains faithful to the main core color black, but we do have a small bed here. We have an engine, a couple of cargo crates, fuel, just sitting off here to the side. Little astromech droid Chopper there, if you're familiar with Chopper. We have our pilot here, and it's actually a hat rack for me to put his hat on. But if I just fold the seat back, I can pull this guy out. Okay, he's just an alien character wearing the Return of the Jedi helm you are familiar with. The cockpit itself, I have got him sitting straight on the floor. I designed this cockpit pretty small to fit the head inside this windshield. He's got to be facing forward a little bit. I did manage to get it fit just right with his hat, but I had to remove the seat and put in just a backrest. So he sits basically on the floor with a backrest, and he's got this little control panel there, little printed piece. But yeah, that is mostly interior. Now you can see, for those that are interested in the construction, I am using these 1x2 bricks with ratcheted joints on either side, connecting to just 1x2 bricks with ratcheting on one side, so that goes across here like that. I've got two rows of that. If I just put these forward, I can actually remove, let's see which one's easiest. Okay, yeah. So you can see I've just basically placed greebling or decoration onto the fronts of each of these, and they're just sort of studded on. The way I connected them to the base is really just from 3 connection points. It's connected here, here, and here. The rest is just sitting flat or loose. And you can see there's a bit of a gap there, very, very small. I don't think you can squeeze plates in there, because I think that'll actually interfere with it, because the bricks, or the actual modified bricks, are actually sitting straight on top of those studs. But the gap is so small and very hard to notice, I think that I came up with a pretty good finish for this. Excuse me. Okay, other than that, I capped the fronts off here with some decoration pieces to make it look like seating, I guess you could say. And obviously you can modify this as much as you like. These walls interior are just to provide support for this front section. It just sits there like that. But yeah, that is the MOC. So I hope you enjoy. Oh, and so you can see fully open. That is the Y2K Peregrine. Have a good night.